Hi, it's Craig, the hot tub service tech, and on these videos I'm explaining the hot spring saltwater systems, how to part one, set them up, and part two is going to be operation. I thought about doing these videos on the showroom floor where I'd have working display models, but with the two different control panels that are out there, I realized I'd be bouncing from one tub to the next and back to the other and back to the other. So I'm just going to do it this way, just to keep the picture still and explain it in the best way that I can. So let's get started. So the first step is going to be filling your hot tub, and if you have a water softener in your house indicating you have hard water in your area, you're going to want to fill it off the softener. Just getting the hardness down is much easier that way. Your softener's taking care of it. If you've got really hard water, you might want to cycle or regenerate the water softener the night before, so it's good to go for a high demand filling the spa the next day. If you don't do that, the only other way to get your hardness down in your spa is to get these Vanishing Act pillows and put them in the spa for a couple of days. And what these Vanishing Act pillows do is they are quite literally a calcium hardness sponge that soak the calcium hardness out of your tub. And then once you get your hardness down on these test strips, you want the hardness to be down between 25 and 75. That's extremely low on the hardness. With the saltwater systems, you have to do it that way. If you go into a pool and spa place and they say, oh no, 125, 150 hardness is wonderful water. Not for a saltwater system. So you're going to have to get the calcium hardness down or fill it with the softened water. That is step one in filling your tub. Step two then is getting the alkalinity and the pH lowered. You might still be very high on the alkalinity and pH once the water's had a chance to warm up and circulate and oxidize. Your alkalinity and pH will kind of mirror each other. And you may have to add 1, 2, or several doses of, I would recommend 1/3 cups of doses of muriatic acid to get it down. What you want to do is you want to get down to this OK range right here. You don't want to overshoot that OK range and wind up in the acidic range on your water. So I would recommend adding a 1/3 cup dose in the morning, another one in the afternoon, and then a few hours later putting a test strip in and seeing if you're getting close. Another dose or two, another test strip until you get into this OK range. So that's step two of getting your water balanced. First the soft water and then the alkalinity and pH. Now you're ready for salt. If the bag for the salt says to add 10 cups of salt for this many gallon tub, I would add half of that because there might be some other metals or minerals in your water. So I would add 5 cups of salt slowly over several minutes, and with the jets running full bore, adding it to the filter well, and then do an electronic salt test. So if you have this style control panel right here, there'd be a button right here for test status. You'd push that button and then it would say testing, 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 and then this bar graph, this little indicator on here will probably move. What you want to do is you want to be in the lower 25th percentile. That's whether you have the bar graph here on the Limelight or the older systems, or on these new touchscreen systems. Here you have a clock graph, and you want to be somewhere around here, around the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock range, that low end of OK, depending on, regardless of which system you have, you want to be in that lower. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit a button over here for test, but on this one you would hit the center of the clock graph, and it'll say testing, 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 and then the needle will move. And then if you're still too low, add another half a cup of salt with the jets running full bore, sprinkle it in slowly, run it for a few minutes, let it dissolve, and then do it again. Hit a test here or hit the center here. It'll say testing, 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 and then the needle will move again. So the reason you want to be in this lower area, I will explain on the next video, but about 10 o'clock here, or in the like 25th percentile here as far as your salt. Now your system is going to be online. Now that you're online and you're generating chlorine from your salt system, That is setup. I am going to explain use and operation on the next video. And if these videos are helping at all, please give me a like. Thanks.